Ghana fast rising prophet. Ghana fast rising prophet. Prophet Rauf. He comes from the northern parts of Ghana. A very beautiful man of God. I have come across his teachings and messages on TikTok, most especially. For the most part, right? I really watch him. I watch him, but I don't really post him on the channel. And this is what he said about Prophet Be Angel. Right? This is what he said about Prophet Be Angel. And it's beautiful. I want you to watch this. It's powerful. Too powerful. Let's go.
Prophet Hubert Angel. It's amazing that God can trust such level of power and authority in the hands of one man. Never seen a vision like that. Never seen a vision where a being is walking, and I thought it was an archangel based on the dimension, the level of the presence, the power, the audacity, the aura around the man, only for him to turn, and I saw the face of the man of God. It wasn't an archangel. Prophet Hubert Angel. In every generation, God raises a prophet, and in every generation, there are men God himself walked to and have conversation with them, and now calls those men to represent him in that generation. There is the office of the apostle, there is the office of the prophet, the evangelist, the teacher, the pastor, the singers. But there is a vision the Lord showed me about one man. My mind was blown. And I'm amazed that God can trust such level of authority, power in a single man. Because based on the revelation I have seen, it's like the ministry of that man is yet to begin. He's a popular prophet, well-known prophet everywhere in the world. But trust me, the Lord showed me a revelation and said his ministry is about to begin. And the Lord said, among men in his generation and at his age, it has pleased me to choose him as a prophet for his generation. He's an elderly person and not in this our Gen Z generation. But I thought that he has fulfilled his ministry. He has done a lot. But based on the revelation I have seen, it's yet to begin. Some of you may know him, so I'll just mention his name. I'm talking about Prophet Hubert Angel. I saw a revelation about the man. Crazy. It's amazing that God can trust such level of power and authority in the hands of one man. Based on what I saw, it's an order of Prophet William Branham. He is the new Prophet William Branham God is raising for his generation. Crazy dimension like never before. And I don't know why God began to show me that revelation. But as I pushed further, he began to communicate to me the reasons for showing me a revelation like that. Was telling me this is my reason. If this world don't open their eyes and see this man and what he is, they will bite their fingers. They will bite their fingers that such a man walk in their generation and in their season when they were alive, yet they couldn't see what was buried in him. God have trusted so much in him, and there is a level of authority he has been given in that office to do things not every prophet has been given. There is a level, there is a dimension. All can prophesy, all can be called a prophet, all can be prophet. But there is a level of authority and a dimension of God that God normally invests in some one to give them some privileges and some opportunities, some graces to recreate themselves so many times in so many people everywhere. And that grace has been given to that man. The ability to recreate, to reproduce. There are many prophets that don't have anybody. They have reproduced. But that man has been given something. And you see, anybody you think he has raised, it has not started. You are about to see. Because in fact, in his generation, God has given him that dimension, that anointing. It is a grace. And listen to me. He's going to enter in the history as one of the prophets that walk on earth that can never be forgotten. The reality is that there is a measure of God in the man that God don't easily trust in man. But the question is, what is in that man that God have trusted so much like that based on my revelation? I know there are some people who don't like him and who don't agree with him on so many things. But sometimes we have to ask God questions and we must get the answers. Never seen a vision like that. Never seen a vision where a being is walking. And I thought It was an archangel. Based on the dimension, the level of the presence, the power, the audacity, the aura around the man. Only for him to turn. And I saw the face of the man of God. It wasn't an archangel. Because all that while I thought it was an archangel that have descended. You could feel that presence. If you're a man of the spirit, you could see that this is the presence of a being that standeth with God all the time. He said, I am Gabriel that standeth in the presence of God. That was how the being looked like. Only for him to turn. And when I look at the face, it was the face of a man that lived on earth among men. And my question is, how come that God have trusted such a dimension in the flesh? You are going to see a measure of God like never before. You will experience it.
2025 market crash has come to an end, and you've heard it here first. Trump tariffs have caused an uncertainty on the market. This is the right time for investors to jump in. Now, XPX, that is S&P 500, dropped 21%. NAS 100 dropped 27%. UK 100 dropped 16%. US 30, best 30 performing companies, right, in the United States dropped 20%. BTC, I predicted, is going to hit 75K. It even dropped to 74,000 and some few pennies there, right? Now, this is a time. The elites have taken profit. The market has gone down during uncertainty with Trump tariffs. This is the time that we have set into an accumulation phase. You want to invest into the forex market, the synthetic, space. You want to invest into the crypto market. You want to do forex. You want to do stocks. You don't know how to do it. Join the financial market masterclass with Trader Nixon, and I'll show you how to do it like a pro. There you have it. There you have it. Powerful. After watching the message, I saw it in the night. So look, gotta be today. It has to be. A lot of people have come out saying a lot about, for so many months now. And I mean so many. Men of God, some men of God, some men of God are saying this and that about Prophet Angel, da. And you see, real recognize real. Yeah. Real recognize real. And so, for some time now, we now have one prophet coming from Ghana to say this about Prophet Angel. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of sons and daughters of Prophet Angel globally doing amazingly well. And I get that bit. But sons and daughters can say a thing or two about their father, how good the father is to them. But this is somebody who is not a son. Prophet Rauf is not a son to Prophet Angel. He recognizes him as fathers in the Lord. Like, you know what I mean? But coming out to say this beautiful thing, how many prophets, how many pastors, how many apostles come out to say that in this season that we are in, where this man of God is saying ill about that man of God, where this one is attacking this, most especially Prophet Angel. Beautiful. And you see, when God is going to bless you, most of the time there are signs. At some stages, there are signs. You have to see some signs. The blueprint of Prophet Angel with raising people, in regards to what Prophet Rauf said, see the likes of Prophet Bishiri, Prophet Jerome Fernando from Sri Lanka, Prophet Bushiri from Malawi, Prophet Jeremiah from, I think, Nigeria, Pastor Felix Angel. That man is a prophet. Like, he can really prophesy. If you watch when prophet is not around and he's taking over with Sunday service, hey bro, easy. He can really prophesy. A lot of them, some I don't know the name. I don't know most of the prophets and pastors, their names. But I know them. That this person, that person. Beautiful people. He's raised giants. But Prophet Rauf is saying, no, it's not enough. It hasn't even started yet. So just imagine. Now you have to apply your imagination and think. If we have the like of Bushiri, and it's not enough and it hasn't started yet, then what is going to happen next is going to be amazing, super amazing. And that's what the prophet from Ghana is saying. And see, what a man saw in the vision about, he's seeing an angel, somebody who looks like an angel, the atmosphere, the aura, that the person, what the entity he was seeing in the vision was carrying. That the entity was carrying. It was like, it's an angel. Person turns around, there's prophet. I bet you have seen an angel. Now, come on, look. You see, when men of God walk with God faithfully and to one extent, they are not men again. God damn it, I don't see Prophet Angel to be a man. No. There are some people, if you see what they do, and it is they do, consider them to be men, like with 5%. The 95%, consider them to be spirits. In fact, they are men, they will bath and wear attire and all of that. And other stuff that men do. Consider that to be 5% in their life. 95% of their life is spirit. That's how I see people. Men of God like that. So, Prophet Rauf, what you saw, consider it to be an angel. In fact, he's an angel. HIV is going. Where is Pastor Felix and the other beautiful pastors? HIV is going. Cancer is going. Beautiful things. But how many men of God will come and sit on the platform and say, when you go to Prophet Angel's church, HIV is going, cancer is going. All they will say is, and the man who prophesies and beat the church. That's what they will see. But the HIV that is going, the beautiful things that happen in Shiloh and all of that, nobody wants to talk about that. Because to them, that is competition. To most of the men of God that come out to attack another man of God, Pastor Chris, you don't even see me posting all of those things. I'm even tired of these things. It's because of competition. They have the edge of competition. And so they don't even want to talk about that. How many times have you seen any man of God address another man of God when they want to attack them, and then they say, oh, this man has been healing HIV. This man has been healing cancer. This man has been doing this, raising the dead and all of that. No! This one is too proud. This one has done this. This one has done that. Toxicity in the church. Toxic things. Saying this. Some men of God appear to know too much. You know too much. Pastor Chris has done this wrong. They know too much. Unless the person hasn't said anything, they want to come and correct. It is not right. Is Jesus Christ for you? Jesus Christ doesn't belong to any man, including Pastor Chris, including Prophet Benjo. He doesn't belong to you. He belongs to all of us. You don't own him. So who even sent you to come and correct somebody? Jesus Christ doesn't belong to you. Who sent you to go and correct another person? Does he belong to you? No. He came for the Jews. And the Jews didn't even recognize him. He said, I belong to everybody. Gentiles, whether Jews or Gentiles, Hebrew or whatever, Greek, Ghanaian or Zimbabwean, Togolese, American, he belongs to everybody who wants him. That's the truth. And so when this man, do not be happy when men of God come out. I want to correct this. Who are you? How many times have you seen Jesus Christ correcting somebody even in the Bible? But people want to correct. Behold, that is Prophet Rauf saying beautiful things about Prophet Angel. And that is what we must see. We have to start seeing and hearing in the voices of our men of God. If you keep on attacking people, one day it will all turn against you. If your church members wouldn't respect you any longer, the way you are rebelling against other people, that's the same way they'll start rebelling against you. My name is Tredan Dixon. It's a long video. It's worth it. I'm out. Make sure to subscribe, share, like this video.